Now I welcome Dr. K. Kalaiselvi, Professor and Head, Department of Data Analytics, to welcome the gathering.
A very warm good evening to all dignitaries, delegates, and faculties with great joy and immense pleasure. I, Dr. K. Kalaiselvi, Professor and Head of the Department of Data Analytics, Saveetha College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, feel privileged to extend our warm welcome to today's resource person, Dr. M.R. Sumathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Thiagarajar College, Madurai. And I also welcome all the participants from various reputed institutions to the virtual faculty development program on entrepreneurship in digital era. Let me introduce our university. Saveetha Institute of Medical and Technical Sciences, CMATS, is a key contributor to quality education in India. With an array of specializations such as medicine, dentistry, allied sciences, engineering, law, management, physiotherapy, pharmacy, nursing, physical education, architecture, and liberal arts and sciences. CMATS has been ranked A++ grade by NAC, 13th rank by NARF, and Band A from Atal ranking of Institution on Innovation Achievements. CMATS is World Ranking 2023 for excellence in academics, employability, yes, ma'am, and startup ecosystem and in research. Saveetha College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, a well-regarded constituent colleges of CMATS, has been established in the year 2020 with an objective to craft the world's best college in the liberal arts and sciences discipline. Higher Education magazine ranked Saveetha College of Liberal Arts and Sciences among the top 10 promising colleges in Chennai 2023. Today, the college offers various undergraduate programs in liberal arts and sciences like BCom General, BCom A&F, BCom A&F with PA, BCom CS, BBA, BCA, BSc CS, and BSc AI and DS, BA Bharadam, MCA, 5-year integrated MSc Biotechnology and Bioinformatics. The college has experienced faculty, excellent infrastructure, integrated with eminent research teams. The college offers study abroad programs with university in UK, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, Indonesia, and UAE, etc. On behalf of Department of Data Analytics, we extend our profound gratitude towards our respected Chancellor of CMATS, Dr. N.M. Virayan Sir, respected Director, Academics, Dr. Deepak Sir, Dynamic Director Madam Dr. Ramya Deepak Ma'am, and Vice Chancellor Dr. Suresh Kumar. We wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Principal Madam Dr. Gunita Arun Chando, who gives direction to every student and faculty members. This is an occasion we get an opportunity to test our knowledge and understanding, and it is a moment of knowledge speaks but wisdom listens. Now, I call Dr. A. N.C. Juliet Professor to introduce our resource person. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And now I feel privileged to introduce today's resource person. Dr. Sumathi M.R. is an esteemed professor in the Department of Computer Science at Thiagarajar College, Madurai. With an impressive 18 years of academic experience, Dr. Sumathi's career includes pivotal roles such as IQC coordinator at Subbalakshmi Lakshmipati College of Science and associate professor and head at Sri Kanyaka Parameswari Arts and Science College for Men, where she worked from 2006 to 2022. Dr. Sumathi holds a PhD from Bardiyar University, an MBA, MCA, and MPhil from Madurai Kamaraj University, and BSc in Computer Science from Thiagarajar College, Madurai. She has also cleared the National Eligibility Test and State Level Eligibility Test. Dr. Sumathi has completed several additional courses, including Wipro Certified Faculty Training, 2 orientation courses, 1 refresher course, and certificate course in Photoshop, desktop publishing, blockchain, machine learning, and introduction to cognitive psychology. She has actively participated in numerous national and international conferences, workshops, and seminars, contributing over 10 research articles to esteemed journals listed in Scopus, Web of Science, and UGC Care List. Her achievements include two Best Paper Awards from conferences at DG Vaishnav College and SCP Jain College. Additionally, she has served as a resource person for FDPs organized by various institutions and is a member of the Board of Studies for BSc Information Technology at Guru Nanak College, Chennai. Dr. Sumathi's extensive experience and contributions to the field of computer science make her a highly respected and valuable resource person. We are proud to have such an eminent resource person today. I would like to invite Dr. M.R. Sumathi to deliver her talk now. Over to Sumathi ma'am.
Thank you, Hansi ma'am.
Yeah.
Is my voice clear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, shall we take photo now or afterwards, Kalisili ma'am?
Ma'am, we'll take a photo, ma'am, now itself.
Ma'am, before presenting, we'll take a snap. Participants, kindly come in video. Please come in video. We will take a snap. Please turn on your video. Participants, please turn on your video. Yeah, thank you. Ma'am?
Ma'am, with your permission, shall I share my screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, please.
I hope it is visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, visible.
With your permission, I would like to switch off my video so that I can have better connectivity, ma'am. So good day to one and all present here. So I welcome you all to this topic, the entrepreneurship in digital era. So the topic is going to leverage the technology for the success of a business. So the main idea of the topic is for success in business. Okay. So can we imagine a world without a computer, without computers or without internet? Can we imagine? Just spend 1 minute, close your eyes and imagine a world without computers or without internet. Can we imagine? I hope it is not possible. We have to admit that we are using the computers in all aspects of our lives. In day-to-day activities, we are using the computers, isn't it? So if we do not have the internet, just imagine, if we do not have the internet, this FDP would not have been possible. So we cannot reach this many audience. Either I have to come to Chennai or the participants have to visit Madurai for the event. If no internet is available, the researchers would be sitting in the libraries all the time to do the research. But nowadays, they are sitting with the help of the system as well as the computer laptops and the internet and doing research on their own. The same way for entertainment, movies cannot be seen on demand if we do not have internet. if we do not have OTT, movies cannot be watched in the system or in the TV, in the monitor, using the monitor. We have to watch only in theaters. And the last one is, the main thing is, no online shopping is also possible if we do not have internet. So without online shopping, we cannot imagine now. Today we cannot imagine online shopping. If it is not possible, then we do not know how we are going to buy. Then just imagine the crowd that will be in the shops, many in the shops. So to avoid all these things, to overcome all these things, we are using this internet. So this digital era is revolutionizing our day-to-day activities. It has revolutionized the whole world itself. So today just we are going to explore how these digital tools as well as strategies are revolutionizing the entrepreneurship, that is the business, how it is revolutionizing, how it is improving the efficiency of the business, how it is increasing the productivity, and it is reaching the customers in every aspect. So we are going to see all these things in this topic. Okay. So the presentation will be moving on like this. So the overview of the presentation is, first we will be having an introduction of what digital era is. Then we will be understanding what is entrepreneurship. Then the key features of the digital era. Then we will be going for the impact of digital era, how digital era is impacting the startups. Then what is the difference between the startup as well as the business. Then emerging technologies, the technologies the businesses have to use today so that they have to be on the top. Then the next one is, we will be seeing just in for a few minutes, we'll be seeing about the stages of a startup, so that how the technology can be used in every stage of the startup. That is, we are going to leverage the technology for startup development. Then we will be seeing some of the successful digital entrepreneurs worldwide as well as in India. Then we will be seeing about the challenges in the digital era. At the last, we will be seeing the role of academia in supporting the digital startups. So we have to go very fast. Actually, this presentation will take a lot of time because digital era is having a number of technologies. So we have to make it short. So let us make it fast. So the first one is digital era. So the period when we are using the digital technologies like computers, internet, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, all the digital technologies are used as well as adapted for changing the culture of the society. If you are going to use the digital technology for changing the society or business or culture, then we say that we are in a digital era. Then what is entrepreneurship? The entrepreneurship is nothing but the ability and readiness of a person or a business person to develop, organize, and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. So he will be facing a lot of uncertainties. He may be facing losses also. But in spite of losses, he wants to make a profit. So that is called as entrepreneurship. That is the main difference between the businessman as well as the entrepreneur. Then what is startup? A startup is nothing but a business which is in the early stages of operation. So that is called as the startup. We will see it later also. Okay. So we have got an idea about the digital era. Nothing but we are going to use the digital technologies in every aspect of our life. Then entrepreneurship is nothing but our readiness to organize a business to make a profit. Then what are all the key features of digital era? So in the digital era, actually 3 key features are there. The first one is instant communication. Second one, global connectivity. The third one is data-driven decision making. So for instant communication actually means we have to get, as well as we have to send the information within a short enough time, or we can call it as in an incredible speed. We have to reach the other person, right? We have to communicate our information to the other person immediately across any distance. I may be in the one pole of the earth and one pole of the globe. Then the other person may be in the other pole of the globe. So we want to communicate instantly. So this is possible only with the help of the digital era only. Then the next one is, we want to network across the globe. We want to network with the individuals across the globe. So to exchange information, we have to connect. We have to have global connectivity also, so that we can communicate without any barriers. So the first thing is we have to pass the information or we have to receive the information instantly, that is immediately. Then the second one is I want to connect to any person in the globe. So it may be the person may be a near one or he may be residing in a faraway place. So global connectivity is also necessary. Then the last one is data-driven decision making. Actually, traditionally, we made the decisions based on intuitions. So we may be having a hunch. Based upon those hunches, we may be taking the decisions. But nowadays, after the digital era, we are making decisions based upon the data, previous data, whatever we have collected, we are making the decisions. This actually improves accuracy of the decisions. So these three are the key features of digital era. Some other features are also there, but these three features are very much necessary for running a business. So for running a business, if I am going to run a business, I have to make accurate decisions, right? Then I have to connect, I have to sell my product to the whole globe, to all the persons on the earth. Okay, that we need global connectivity. Then I have to communicate if there is any change in my product or if a new product to be introduced by my company, then I have to communicate it to the persons very immediately. So instant communication is necessary. So these are the key features of digital era. Then the next one is impact of digital era on startups. So how digital era is going to influence the startups. So startups, already I have told you that startups are nothing but a new business or an emerging business that is in the early stages of operation. So that is called as a startup. If computers or internet or digital technologies are going to be used in the startups, then we may be having a number of impacts. So let us see just the four impacts, main impacts, what can be made by the digital era. Am I audible? I want to check whether I am audible or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So the first impact which we will be expecting in a startup is we want to have efficiency as well as productivity. We have to enhance our efficiency as well as we have to increase our productivity so that we can automate some of the routine tasks and we can concentrate, the business persons or human beings can concentrate on the core tasks, focus on the core business activities instead of concentrating on the routine tasks. So this will enhance the productivity. Sometimes the project may be there. One project may be having a set of team members. So if a set of team members are that they want to collaborate. So if they want to collaborate, they not be at the same place. They may be residing in places, they may be working in many places, at faraway places also, and they want to collaborate. For this, we are having some collaboration tools. Based on digital technologies, we are having many collaboration tools. This will also help us to enhance our efficiency as well as the productivity. The second one is improved customer experiences. So data analytics play a key role in identifying the customer behavior. We may be having voluminous data. This voluminous data could be used for understanding the customer behavior and their preferences so that they may be used for improved customer experience. So one product I have developed, I want to share this product with the customers, and the customers may be giving their feedback. Based upon the feedback, I want to improve my product. So that the experience of the customer will get improved. For this, some of the digital technologies which we use or chatbots can be used. Chatbots can be used for getting the feedback, as well as we can use it for have a relationship with the customer all the time. That 24/7 we can have a relationship with the customer, and we can use the social media. That technology, the digital technology, can also be used to enhance the customer experience. Then we may have the customer relationship management, that is the CRM systems we call. Those customer relationship management systems are also there, which will help us to improve the customer experiences. The first one, we have enhanced the efficiency, productivity with the help of the digital technology. Then we have improved the customer experiences also. So production side, we have seen the customer part, we have seen. Then the management part. In the management, they have to take decisions. So the decisions should be made very fast, very quickly. They have to make the decisions. So agile decision making is very much needed. So for this also data analytics will help us. So data analytics will help us to real time analysis. So real time data we can get the real time data and do real time analysis, and we can make the decisions so that we can stay in this competitive world. So new opportunities may be there. So we can grab the new opportunity with minimal delay or without any delay. Only when we are able to take the decisions very quickly. So that is also needed. So the management side. Then the growth. For the growth of the business, we need some business innovation. So innovation is nothing but new ideas. New ideas may be evolving. So these digital tools help us to identify the innovative ideas, and we can prototype. That is, we can prototype means we can model the ideas. We can implement the ideas in a rapid way so that new ideas can be brought to the customer in the market very quickly. So we need all the things. So these are the four impacts which digital era can make on the startups. The first one is the enhanced efficiency as well as the productivity. The second one is the improved customer experiences. Then on the management side, the decision making can be made very quickly. Then innovation can be made in a business. So these are this is on the business part, right? Then the next one is the technologies part. So what are the technologies available? So the technology is available, a number of technologies available. So according to source, McKinsey source, I have given the only some of the technologies I have given here, but many of the technologies are also that are there. Okay, so we can have industrial IoT. So far we may be using the IoT, that is Internet of Things. We are connecting the things over the internet. But nowadays, if we are going to use this IoT for our industry, that is manufacturing purpose, it is called as the industrial IoT. So this industrial IoT will help us to use the sensors or actuators or other devices. Some radio frequency ID devices can also be used. So that this can be embedded in our machines, and this can be used for identifying for the analysis. So we can collect the data immediately and we can do the analysis. So real-time analysis can be performed with the help of the industrial IoT devices. For example, let us assume IoT devices are being used for quality checking. So I have installed various sensors for the various devices. So these may be checking the qualities. Instead of the humans doing the job, the technology is going to identify the weakness of the product or the success of the product. So IoT can be utilized. Then we are having cobots also, robots as well as cobots also. Robots actually know that that will just imitate the task of the activities of the human beings. The cobots are nothing but the collaborative robots, or we can call it as companion robots. So these companion robots work together with the humans. For example, the humans will be doing the task by the side, the technology will also be doing the task. For example, if we want to do the data transfer or backing up, okay. So backing up need not be it does not necessary for backing up. We do not need a human being for backing up. Just we can write the coding for doing the backup. So like this, those are called as, if any robo is doing that job, then we can call it as cobots, that is companion robots. So for this, we need the robotic process automation. So robotic process automation is nothing but a technology, software technology. This will help us to manage the software robots. So which will emulate the human actions. Whatever human are going to act, those actions are going to be emulated by these robots, and they will be interacting with the digital systems as well as the software. Then another example for this robotic process automation is call center operations. If the query is a routine one, then that could be answered by a robo itself. If the query is a different one or a complex one, then it can be answered by the human beings. So for call center operation also, we will be using this robotic process automation. Then we have digital twins. Digital twins, I hope you might have heard about digital twin concept. So twin is nothing but a replica of an object. Okay. So digital twin is nothing but a virtual representation of an object. If you are having a virtual representation of an object, then the we can connect the real world entity as well as the virtual representation. That is, the digital twin can also be connected using the data. Then we can connect it. Okay. So this will reflect a physical, that this digital twin will reflect the physical object accurately. Whatever changes are occurring in the physical object will also be occurring in the digital twin, so that we can identify, we can predict what will happen in future. This can be used in medicine field. The best example for this digital twin is the Google Maps. The Google Maps is actually digital twinning the Earth surface. The Earth surface is actually digital twin. So the real world entity is the Earth, and the digital twin, the virtual representation, is the Google Map. And the data from the Earth is going to connect these two, Google Map and the Earth surface. So based upon the data, we are going to use the weather forecasting as well as traffic management. Everything can be done with the help of the Google Maps. So digital twin is a very marvelous technology. Then we have 4D printing. So we have heard about the 3D printing. The 4D printing is nothing but the 3D printing. If it is going to have some another dimension, then that is called as the 4D printing. The fourth dimension is nothing but it will be reacting. The object which has been printed will be reacting based upon the environment. For example, we have produced a stent for our heart. So if the stent have been produced with 3 dimension, just it will be a stent, but it will not react to the environment. But if it is having 4th dimension, then we can make a product, 3 dimensional product, that is the stent for the heart, and it will be changing the functionality of the stent will be changing as per the inputs from the human being. So all this will help us to identify how the exact product reacts with the environment. Okay. So actually we will not be using any wire or circuit to connect these two, but it will be reacting based upon using the software. We are going to connect these two, that is the real product as well as the printed product. Okay. Then the next one is 5G. There is no need to elaborate on 5G. I think it is for faster connectivity. We are going for 5G. Then we are having cloud computing and edge computing. Cloud computing is mainly for sharing the resources, and edge computing edge computing is also for sharing the resources, as well as the resources will be moved to the edge of the network. That is, the resource will come closer to the user, and the devices will also come closer to the data sources. Let us assume I am residing in Madurai and my cloud is somewhere in US. But if I'm going to use the data that is available in the database in the cloud, that is somewhere the server is in the US, then it will take some time for connectivity. The edge computing solves this problem. Actually, what it does, the database which I am going to use will be brought near to my location, and so that I can use it very effectively, very fastly also. So this will reduce the response times. So edge computing is also coming, and we are using it in business also. Then this can also be used in medicine field for monitoring the patients. So for monitoring the patients, if the patient's data have been utilized and the data is going to connect to a remote doctor, then if connectivity is going to take some time, then the response will also take some time. We may lose the patient. So to avoid that, we are using the edge computing in the medicine field also. Then the next one is the quantum computing. Quantum computing is for faster computing. So that we want to, if we want to compute at an incredible speed, then we can use this quantum computing. If we want to, for example, if we want to identify the roots, okay, to identify the roots, we can go for the quantum computing. How does the quantum computing work is, actually, in normal computing, we'll be using only 2 bits, that is binary digits, 0 as well as 1. But in quantum computing, we will be using qubits, that is innumerable digits between 0 and 1. So we will be having a number of bits between 0 and 1, so that we can do calculations in a very faster way. Then we are having applied AI, natural language processing, then speech technology is available, then software 2.0. Software 2.0 is nothing but we are going to, so there is no need for a human being to do the coding also nowadays. So that is software 2.4. We can generate the code for generating the code. So that is software 2.2, 2.0, sorry. So like this, we are having zero trust security. That is without security, without having, we have to provide the security such that no trust is, we do not have trust in any type of device. So that zero trust security is also coming on the way. Then blockchain is there. Blockchain is actually used in currencies. Now this can, blockchain is nothing but a general ledger, virtual ledger. Okay, so it will have, it will record all the transactions. So this can also be used in pharmacy also. In pharmacy, from the medicine production to the till it reaches the customer, we can have a chain so that no malpractices will happen in the midway. So we are having many more technologies also. So these are all some of the emerging technologies. Just I want to give some light on the emerging technologies. So if you want to know more about the technologies, then we can go and Google it. Okay. So this is on the second side. So we saw about the startup side, that is the business side. We need digital era, we have said. Then the technologies, what are all the technologies available, we have seen. Then let us see the stages of a startup. So if we want to start a business, what are all the stages? So the first stage is the ideation and validation stage. The ideation stage is nothing but brainstorming stage. I am going to brainstorm the ideas for for producing a product. Okay. After brainstorming an idea, then I have to validate whether it is a correct idea or not. So validation is also needed. So for this ideation as well as validation, we have to perform some market research also. So I have to research the market and identify which product is needed for the customers. And I have to get feedback from the customers also. If this product is produced, how will be the outcome? So will it be in need of you or not? Like that, we have to get the feedback from the customers also. Like that, we have to validate it. So the first one is we have to ideate it. That is, we may be having many ideas for developing a product. I want to develop a lab. I want to manufacture a pen or manufacture a pencil. Like, I may be having many ideas, but I have to validate it, which is necessary in the market. The first one is whether a pen is needed more or a pencil is needed more. Like that, I have to validate it. Okay. Then the second one is funding and resource acquisition. Okay. Now I have, in the first stage, I have validated my idea. So after validation, I need some fund to develop the product, right? So for that, I need funding. So for funding, I have to present my ideas to the investors. If I do not have enough money, I have to present my idea to the investors, or I have to seek loans from the banks, or I may go for crowdfunding also, funding from a large number of people. So funding should also be made. Then the next one is, after funding, I have to acquire the necessary resources. The resources may be like team members or the employees or the technology or the assets, whichever is needed. So the second stage is the funding and the resource acquisition stage. The third one is product development. So now I have the idea, fund, as well as the resources. Now the third stage is I have to develop the product. So for developing the product, I have to first develop a prototype, right? A model has to be developed. After developing the model, I have to refine it. If there are any defect in the functionality of the prototype, then I have to refine it. Then this should be made iteratively. This we shall see in the example how it should be done in the iteratively. We shall see in the next one. So the third stage is the product development. The main idea in the product development is to make a minimum viable product. The minimum viable product is nothing but a product that meets the initial market needs. We can make the changes in the product afterwards, but in the initial, we have to release the product. By after getting the feedback from the customers, we will be modifying the product and various versions will be released afterwards. Okay. So fourth thing, now the product has been developed and it is in my company. The fourth stage is I have to market the product. So digital marketing is available. Then I have to, after marketing, I have to acquire the customers. So the marketing is very much needed to reach the target audience. So we can have digital marketing like website. We can create our own websites, or we can use social media like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, so that we can communicate with many number of customers. And we can have content marketing also. We can create some blogs. Then some video conferencing can also be made, or we can create some videos so that I can pass on these videos to a number of customers so that I can market my product. After marketing the product, I have to acquire the customers. So the acquiring of the customers is nothing but we have to make them to buy the product, right? So for that also we are having various methodologies. Then the fifth stage is the sales and the CRM. CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. So now I have acquired the customer, I have identified the target audience, and I have to sell my product. If I have to sell my product, first I have to build a relationship with the customer, and I have to demonstrate the product to the customer, and then I have to close the deal for the sales. After selling, I have to maintain the relationship with the customer using the CRM so that the customers will be satisfied with my product. This is the fifth stage. Then the next stage is scaling and growth strategies. So scaling is nothing but I want to expand my operations. So increase my production capacity or enter into new markets. That's called a scaling. The growth strategies, after success of my product, then I want to grow the customers. I want to grow the number of customers as well as I want to grow my revenue. Then I have to go for merging or partnership or acquisition. Like that, you can go for many other strategies. So these are the major stages of a startup. But actually, the stages of a startup will be stopped in the 5 stages itself. The scaling and growth strategies may be used by the entrepreneurs, okay, not by the startup persons. So the first one, ideation. Ideation is nothing but I have to create an idea and I have to validate it. Then I have to pitch my idea to the investors for the funding. Then I have to acquire the necessary resources to develop the product. Then I have to develop the product, that is implementation part, okay. Then the next one is the developed product should be marketed to the customers and I have to acquire the customers. After that, I have to sell it. Then I have to manage a relationship with the customers. Then the last one is scaling as well as growth strategies for that. So this is the startup stages. So now let us see how we can use the digital technology for our startup development. I hope I am clear with the concepts. May I get a reply from you?
Yes, ma'am.
If it is not clear, I can explain it more.
Clear, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So the next one, so how these technology can be leveraged for the startup development. So already we have seen various stages. For each and every stage, we have I have listed some of the technologies which can be used for the startup development. The first one is the ideation as well as the validation. So ideation and validation, for that we need to do market research. So for doing the market research, the digital technologies are available like Google Trends, SurveyMonkey. The Google Trends will help us to identify the trending topics. So which topic or which product is in need of the customer, which topic the customer needs. Like that, it will help us. Then survey monkey, it will help us to create surveys. This survey monkey will actually help embed these surveys in the websites also, so that we can survey the product. So whenever a new product is released into the market, then they will be using the survey monkey. Other digital technologies are also available. This is an example, right? Then idea validation platforms are also available. For idea validation, that is, validation means nothing but just we are going to check whether my idea is the correct one or not. Okay. For that, we need to get a feedback from the market. So whether this product is a valid one or not. So for this, we are having Kickstarter as well as Indiegogo. Indiegogo apps are available, or websites. You can go to the websites and you can submit your ideas so that you can validate. So many responses you may be getting from various business persons. You may get your ideas, and you can refine your idea so that you can market a better product in future. Okay. Then the second one is funding and resource acquisition. So funding and resource acquisition also, we have the Kickstarter as well as the Indiegogo apps. So crowdfunding is nothing but funding from a large number of people. If I do not have enough money, as well as if I am going to invest in a large business, a big business, then I may be in need of um, a big amount. Okay. So I want to collect, I may not be having the investors for that big amount. So I may be having small investors. So from this, I may collect the investment from the small investors, and I can use it for my project or for my business. Okay. For the crowdfunding also, we can use this Kickstarter as well as Indiegogo. Then accelerators as well as incubators. Accelerators are nothing but which will help us to scale the startups. That is, scaling means to increasing the size of my startup. If I want to do the increase the resource, or increase my funding, or increase the product size, then I have to go for the accelerator. So these accelerators actually are nothing but the companies which help us to refine our business model. I may be having a business model for my own product, right? So this accelerator will help us to refine my business model so that the funding may be more, or many number of resources I can get. And it will help us to improve my marketing strategy also. But what about incubators? Incubators are nothing but if a startup has not developed to go to the market, then it has to be incubated. Like a child is incubated as it is premature. Okay. So premature born, then we have to incubate it for a period of time. For 9 months, we have for a period of time, we have to keep it in the incubators. In the same way, the incubators will help us, or will provide startups with some office space, resources, or mentors will also be given for this business, so that they can use these incubator facilities, and the startup can come to a level so that be it can do its own business in the market. Okay. It can do its own business alone in the market. So this will help. So there are accelerators as well as the incubators. For this also, we are having Y Combinator and Techstars. So these apps actually will help us to get the accelerators. So I may be I may be filling the details in the template of the Y Combinator or Techstars, and the accelerators will the many investors will be there. Then they will be the investors as well as the mentors may also be there. So they may be giving us idea. Sometimes the incubators, I may not be having enough space to run my company, so I want to incubate it in some other place. So that is also possible with the help of this one. So two stages we have cleared. Okay. Then the next stage is product development. The third stage is product development. So product development, we should have the prototyping we'll be using, we have told. So here we have to use the agile methodologies. That is, we have to develop the prototype very quickly. We have to deliver the product very rapidly, as well as it should have high quality also. and it has to adapt to the environment, whatever is adapt to the market, right? So agile methodologies are also needed for developing the product. So for developing the product, we have seen that we need an iterative development. So first we will be having the MVP, that is the minimum viable product. Then next one we'll be having the final product. After various versions, we'll be getting the various final version of the product, right? So for this also we are having the software technology. Then the next one is prototyping tools are available. So for prototyping, you need not develop the prototype on your own from the scratch. So we are having the apps like Sketch as well as Figma. So this will provide you the user interface, help us to design the user interface. So if I want to develop a product, for example, if I want to manufacture a car, then I want to design the car. Okay, so I want to develop a model of the car. So you can use the Sketch as well as the Figma tool to prototype it in a very efficient way. So Uber company has used this prototyping tool, and Airbnb company has also used this prototyping tool. Then the next one is collaboration tool. Already we have said that the project team members may be residing in many in different locations, so they want to collaborate in the product development. So for that, we have a number of tools like Slack as well as Trello. So this will help them to communicate in a real time as well as do video conferencing. Then file sharing is also available. Then to manage a project, various versions of the project will be stored here. So all the collaboration tools will be available in these tools like Slack and Trello. Then we have the digital marketing and customer acquisition. So for digital marketing, we are going to use the digital channels to connect with the customers. So digital channels like social media, we can use Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Then we have to use the search engine optimization techniques also, so that my product will be on the top. So in the search engine. Okay. So for that we need a search engine optimization and content marketing. We have to market based on using our contents like blogging, podcast, or video content. We can do it. Then email marketing. Some of the digital technologies available are Mailchimp is available. So Mailchimp actually help us to open the mail, as well as it will help us to calculate the rates also. If I send a mail to my customers, right? If I'm doing a business, I may be sending mail to the customers. Some offer mails I may be sending. So I want to check whether they are opening it or not. They are opening the mail or not. I can check it with the help of this Mailchimp tool. So this will check the open rate as well as click through rates. There are many things or many measures are available to check the email accessibility. Okay. Then we are having the content marketing. Already we have seen the content marketing in the previous one. Then the next one is sales and customer relationship management. For customer relationship management, the Salesforce plays a key role. Salesforce, we are using it for developing our skills, as well as if you want to maintain a relationship with the customer, then you can use the Salesforce. Then HubSpot is available. Then e-commerce platforms. So e-commerce platforms, I need not create a website on my own. I can use the Shopify or WooCommerce for online stores. Okay. Then data analytics tools are available. Google Analytics are available. This will help us. Google Analytics will help us to identify the behavior of the customers. And if I want to do some audience segmentation, for example, I may be want to divide the audience of a OTT into various segments. Then I can use the Google Analytics tool. Then Mixpanel tool is available. So various analytics tools are available. Then scaling and growth strategies. For scaling, if my database is going to grow, then I need more number of servers. For that, I may not be having the storage space, so I can go for the cloud computing. And if I want to increase my production, then scalability. For scalability, also tools are available. So AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, everything is available for the cloud computing for scaling and growth strategy. Then automation tools are available. Automation tools like Zapier will help us to do the routine task. So the focus, the human beings can focus on the core task, and the routine task can be made with the help of the Zapier. Like for example, if I want to send an email to the customers on a monthly basis or weekly basis, then that can be automated. If I want to do backup of my product, of my database, then we can do it with the help of the Zapier tool. So then we can have the data-driven decision making. So big data analytics play a key role. Various tools are available like R tool, Python, various tools are available for doing the big data analytics. So it will help us to make the decision making. Okay. So we have seen the stages, all the stages have been covered. So we have understood the stages of a startup. Then we understood the various technologies, digital technologies, which can be used for the startup. Right? May I continue?
Yes,
May I
ma'am.
get a okay, thank you. So the next one is we are going to see about the successful digital entrepreneurs. So the first one is the Amazon. So the Amazon is the website where we can get the products from A to Z. All the products will be available. So Jeff Bezos is the CEO of the Amazon. Actually, he transformed the supply chain management technique, and that the strategy he actually transformed that supply chain technique. Okay, then Amazon Prime is also available. Amazon Prime, it is using the digital technology like recommendation systems for just giving the recommendations like these products, these movies you can view, like that, these products you can purchase, like that. They are using the digital technologies for their business. Then the second one is the Walmart. Walmart is um, an inventory that is a provisional based a shop. Then it is a digital shop. It is available in the physically also. The Sam Walton is the founder of Walmart. So here he has revolutionized the inventory management, actually stocking. So no product will be out of stock in his in the Walmart. Okay, as well as the pricing strategies of the Walmart were also made based upon the data analytics technology. So they are also using he is also using the digital technology for his business. Then we have Uber. We cannot miss him. Okay. So the Travis Kalanick is the founder of the Uber company. He actually disrupted the urban transportation. He actually used mobile technology for real time sharing the rides. So in real time, we can share the rides with the help of this mobile technology. Just he utilized that technology for his business. Then we have Airbnb. Airbnb is a hospitality company, and it has revolutionized the hospitality industry. So the chairman, the co-founder is Brian Chesky, and he has connected the travelers. So travelers are on one side, and the host, that is the hotels and many places are on the other side. So he wanted to connect these two entities. So like the travelers and the host. So he connected with the help of the digital technology. Then Zoom. Zoom, this is a Chinese American billionaire, Eric Yuan. He actually transformed the video conferencing technology. The Zoom is very user friendly, and actually his business scaled rapidly during the pandemic. So these are some of the examples how the entrepreneurs worldwide are using digital technologies for their business. So let us come to our Indian part. So successful digital entrepreneurs are Byju's Ravindran, who is the founder and CEO of the Byju Learning app. He is using the technology for revolutionizing the education industry. So he has developed the learning app, and he has digitized the content, full content he has digitized, and he is using data analytics for identifying the student progress. So student may be progressing at various levels. So he wanted to identify the progress level of the students by using the data analytics. Then learning patterns he wanted to analyze, as well as he using the data analytics, he wanted to personalize the content also. If the person who is using the app is a slow learner, then the content will be in a different form. And if he is an advanced learner, the content will be in another form. So he has personalized the content also. He has also made learning in a gamified way. So gamification is also included in his app, like quizzes, badges, leaderboards are available, and this will help us. This gamification will help the students to get motivated to learn more. So he has created a disrupted technology in the educational sector. Then we have the OYO. OYO is similar to the Airbnb in the worldwide technique, where worldwide OYO is the Indian company. He actually revolutionized the hospitality industry. He actually integrated not only the bookings, he also integrated the inventory, that is the stock, pricing, customer interactions, everything he just integrated and made it into a mobile app. And this mobile app uses the digital payment technique, data analysis, everything they are using, all the digital technologies they are using for the development. Then we might have heard about the Shraddha Sharma, who is the CEO of Your Story. She actually revolutionized the media industry. The media industry, it is actually Your Story will help us to hear the stories of various entrepreneurs. If I want to become an entrepreneur, I have to listen to the stories of various entrepreneurs. So that I cannot search for everything. So I cannot see, I can get it from the app, Your Story app, you can get it. So she actually celebrates the entrepreneurs and various innovations. Whenever there is an innovation, that will be just released in the Your Story magazine. Your Story, that is Your Story release article. It will be released. Okay. Then the next one is the Paytm. Paytm is a technique for cashless economy. So Vijay Shekhar Sharma is the founder of Paytm. He has transformed the digital payment. He has transformed, and the digital wallets. He has created digital wallets, and now he has moved to the payments bank also. Then we have Go Dimensions. The founders are Sanjay and Shravan, two kids. They have developed a user-friendly interface. They have developed various apps, mobile applications for the gamification as well as for learning also. So these are some of the successful digital entrepreneurs who have leveraged technology for their business. Then let us move on to the challenges in the digital era. Some of the challenges are, the first one is market competition. As the market competition is very high, the digital era should also advance itself so that we can navigate the competitive landscapes. Then the second one is the cyber security. We have to protect the data. So for doing the data analytics, we have to collect a number of data. So all these data should be protected. If the data is very much sensitive, then it has to be protected, and privacy should also be there. Okay. Then the next one is technology adoption. New and newer technologies are evolving day to day. So we have to keep up with the evolving technologies. So the team members, that is the business members, should be always learning continuously and for develop themselves, and they should be resilient, and the team should be built effectively. So the technology adoption is also very much necessary. Then we have to retain the customers, the customer retention. So we have to build the loyalty in the digital world. So in the digital world, it is very much difficult to build the loyalty, but we have to build it. So customer retention is also a challenge. So these are major challenges. So what can we do? Role of academia in supporting the digital startups. So first thing is, we can conduct courses or workshops related to entrepreneurship in every discipline. If I am a computer science student, I have to learn about entrepreneurship in my area. I can learn it. What is entrepreneurship? What is a startup? What are all the stages? So how can get the fund? Sometimes the students may be having the idea, but they will not be able to get the fund. So to get the fund, they have to know the funding strategies, so that we can do it with the help of the entrepreneurship education. Then the second one is research and development. For research and development should be interdisciplinary. Only when it is interdisciplinary, innovation can be there. So we have to encourage interdisciplinary researchers. Then we have to go for the mentorship and networking. We have to connect the students. We have to conduct various events, and so that industry professionals can come to our institution, and the students will connect to the mentors, so that they can get some idea, they can refine their ideas. So networking is also possible there. Then the last one is incubation programs. So various universities or research institutions are having their own incubators. Then we have to connect the students who are having innovative ideas to the incubators. So we have to connect. So we have to conduct the incubation products programs. Okay. So these are the role of academia to support the digital startups. So in simple words, we can say that computers and digital era has changed the entrepreneurship for betterment, and it is very important for everyone to get well acquainted with each and every technology so that the business will get developed. So it is very much necessary. So, with the final quotes of Bill Gates, information technology and business are becoming inextricably interwoven. That is, business and information technology cannot be separated. I don't think anybody can talk meaningfully about one without the talking about the other. So, with these quotes, I want to wind up the session.
Thank
I
you,
hope I
ma'am.
am clear. If
Excellent
any doubt is
session.
there, I'm ready to
Uh,
discuss.
Participants, if you have any query or if you need any clarification, unmute your mic and ask.
Hello. Hi, this is Vasanti.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible? Hi, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to know whether the data analytics for you said for the each and every I mean on company basis or something a product review through the data analytics only they will go. So how the data analytics can be reviewed or on quarterly basis or is there any
Pardon,
specific
ma'am.
tool on that
Can you be a little
for
louder,
data
ma'am?
analytics? Data
Yes, ma'am.
analytics part, is there any separate tool to analyze it or
Yes, ma'am. A number of tools are available. Like I said, for each and every stage, a number of tools are available. For ideation stage, I may be having ideation. I want to do some market research. So like that, I may be having. So you just go to the Google Trends as well as Survey Monkey. Just go on search there. You'll be getting a number of tools.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Any other queries, participants? Shall we move to vote of thanks? Smaladi ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
propose
Yes,
vote.
ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful speech. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Sumathi for her outstanding contribution to this faculty development program on entrepreneurship in digital era. Her insightful presentation and in-depth knowledge have significantly enriched our understanding of this critical area. Dr. Sumathi's expertise and dedication have provided us with valuable information that will enhance our research and teaching methodologies. We are deeply grateful for her time and effort in sharing her vast knowledge and experience with us. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Ramya Deepak, our esteemed director, for her unwavering support and visionary leadership, which has been instrumental in the success of this faculty development program. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our principal for her unwavering support and encouraged in making this faculty development program a great success. We extend our sincere gratitude to all the participants for their active engagement and invaluable contributions, which have greatly enriched the success of this faculty development program. Thank you once again for making this program a success. Thank you, one and all.
I
Thank
would
you,
like to
ma'am.
thank the participants as well as the management, the department faculties, and all the members who have contributed for the success of the FTP. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Participants, we have posted the feedback link in the chat box. Kindly post your valuable feedback.
Dear participants who are all connected in a YouTube link, I have shared the feedback link, so kindly exercise through YouTube also. Thank you all.
Thank you. Sumathi ma'am, thank you. Kalisile ma'am, thank you.
Welcome,
Malani
ma'am.
ma'am, thank you.
Thank you, Sumathi ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome,
Wonderful
ma'am.
session, ma'am. You
May I
very
leave the session, ma'am?
very useful session. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank
Uh,
you.
Thank you all participants.